this way. When it comes to doing inner work, it's not the most attractive type of work to do. In other words, it's not like you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go out and do that inner work. However, you will find that this will be one of the most rewarding work that you will ever do in your life, because it's the work that you're doing on yourself. And I promise you, if you just stick with it, you're going to find immense results coming out of it. Because basically, and I've talked about this before in other videos, but it bears repeating about distractions and outside distractions. And what we're taught in this particular reality, in this 3D, third dimensional reality, is to look outside of ourselves for help or for answers for everything, which is, if you think about it, it's kind of ironic, because we're looking for answers outside of ourselves for the key that's really inside of ourselves. And let me just start off that, because it just came to mind a story. It was this man that had lost his set of keys inside of his house. Now, at the time that he lost it, he dropped his keys in his house. All the lights were going off, so there's no electricity at all. And so he was looking around in his study. He was in the study looking for his keys. And it just so happened that his window was kind of like open, or the curtain kind of like had a like an opening, if you will. You can see like a little light shining in from outside. Now, mind you, it's dark outside as well, but there was just like a street light sort of like showing in where you could see just like a little. And so he's like, okay, let me go outside. And so he went outside to look for his keys. And so he was looking around his keys, and then his neighbor, drives up, and then he's like, what are you doing? He said, well, I lost my keys. And they said, okay, well, I'll help you find them. And so they're looking around, and probably about like after 5 minutes, the neighbor goes, okay, so about where did you lose your keys? And so the guy goes, well, I lost my keys on the inside of my house. And so the neighbor was like, you lost your keys on the inside of the house, but you're outside looking for them? Well, that doesn't make sense. And the man says, well, it's dark out there and there's some light out here, so that doesn't make sense. So do you get the paradox of the story? It's like we're taught to look for something that's inside of us on the outside of us. And that includes going around asking for help and asking for this, that, and the other. It's still outside of you. And all I like to ask the question, I know it's probably irritating, but I'm going to ask the question anyway, is how's that working for you? And I ask that question because if it's working for you, then continue doing what you're doing. But, however, if it is not working for you, that's when I invite you to take another look at this insight work that I'm asking you to do, because it is literally the way for you to find the keys on the inside of you. And those keys are going to unlock everything that you want to know. And that's the beauty of it. And that's why, again, when I'm doing the advertising and everything, I'm talking about, these are the benefits. All those benefits these are not just marketing. How like you hear something like you see like GMO free water or dairy free water. It's like, it's water. No GMO on this. It's not supposed to be. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not doing that in the marketing. Everything that you read can be accomplished. Now, this is the challenge. If you notice what I didn't say in the marketing, or I didn't say when you read about or heard about these challenges, I didn't say I was going to do it for you. I said I was going to show you. I'm going to go along the journey with you, but I'm going to show you how to do it yourself. And herein lies where the challenge is because when it comes to doing work by yourself, then life starts to happen. Everything around you all those distractions again start to really portray themselves and really just kind of take over. And this is where I invite you to put those blinders on those distractions and really carve out some time for yourself to do this work, because I guarantee you will not regret it. You will not regret it in the least bit.